On the Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, 5th chapter, text number 9 through 11, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded in June of 1969 at the New Vrindavan Farm Community.
तथा धर्म दयाश्चार्या मुनि वर्जान की पिता न तथा वासुदेवस्य महिमा जनुवन्य. The defect in Vasudev was being pointed out by spiritual master Narad. That if you have labored very hard in presenting Dharmadaya. Dharmadaya means religiosity, economic development, Dharma Adaya. Adaya means beginning. That means human civilization should begin from religious principle. Other it is not human civilization. Dharmadaya. Therefore, in civilized nation, there is religion. Maybe in different forms, but religion must be there. The same thing is explained by Narad Muni. The Dharmadaya, first religion, then economic development. Not economic development first. And then sense gratification. And then liberation. The whole plan should be that people should understand that he is not animal. First thing, this is education. In the animal society there is no religion. But as soon as you came to be in human society or civilized society, then there must be religion. The economic development secondary. Next. Of course, according to medical consciousness, they say Atmanam means they say body. But Atma means this body, this mind and the soul. Real meaning of Atma is soul. So there is a verse, Atmanam sarvatu rakshet. First of all, try to save your soul. I think Lord Jesus Christ has also spoken something like that. If after gaining everything, one loses his spirit soul, then what does he gain? Is it not? This is the principle. Atmanam sarvatu rakshat. One should give first protection to the Atma. What is that protection? Protection from the onslaught of Maya, material nature. That is protection. At the present moment, I am under the influence of Maya, under the influence of the three qualities of Maya. So, when I get the opportunity of this human form of life, my first business is how to protect this Atma, soul. The soul is transmigrating from one body to another. How foolish we have become. We are enjoying this nice body, human body or American body or very beautiful body, but next moment I do not know what body I am going to get. But those who are in the knowledge how transmigration takes place, we can say what kind of body you are going to take next by your activities. We are preparing our body in our present life. Just like we are taken to Krishna consciousness, our attempt is to prepare for having a spiritual body. That is the whole attempt. And those who are not in Krishna consciousness, in material consciousness, will have also a body, but this material body means full of miseries. Any body you take. Either you take the body of king or you take the body of a dog. The body is misery. It does not mean that when there is disease, only the dog's body suffers, not the king's body. Everyone has to suffer. So, Atmanam Sarvato Rakshet means, real meaning is, you should give protection to the Atma. Means trying to save this soul, your soul, or yourself from this transmigration of the body. And the plain truth, very simple truth is given in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna says, Janma karma me dibbam yujanati tattva. Simply by understanding what is Krishna, that is also not very difficult to understand if you follow the scriptural intention. What is Krishna? Krishna, Sachidananda Vigraha. He is not ordinary man. His body is Sachidananda, full of bliss, eternal, and full of knowledge. So it is very difficult to understand. He has given proof that Krishna is always enjoying bliss. And Krishna is instruction, knowledge, there is no comparison. Bhagavad Gita and so many others himself. And he is eternal. Just like the sun. Sun is eternal, day and night. It is our adjustment of this planet. So Krishna is there. Just like the sun is there, always in the sky. But we think this is night, this is day. And that is adjustment of this planet. Similarly, Krishna is always there. When he is visible, we say that Krishna is living. And when he is not visible, we say Krishna is dead. So simply by understanding Krishna, Janma Karma Madhubham, not in truth, not whimsically, not by your fertile brain speculation, like this, like that, maybe, perhaps, not this nonsense. Just try to understand Krishna. So, simply by understanding Krishna, Janma Karma Dibbam Yujanati Tattva Bhaktadiham, that person, after leaving this body, Mami, he goes to Krishna. And who can go to Krishna unless he has got a spiritual body? The same Sachidananda Vigraha. Unless one has the same Vigraha. Just like we can understand that when we take birth in a particular place, say in Greenland, which is always full with ice, or some other place, So you have got a particular type of body to get. They are the animals, they are the man, they have got a particular type of body. They can bear, this is your core. We cannot. Similarly, when you go to Krishna Loka, you will have a particular type of body. What is that particular type of body? Satchidananda Vigraha. Any planet you go, you must have a particular body. So, taptadeham punarjanma nahi. And as soon as you get eternal body, then you don't have to come back again to this material world. And that body, Satchidananda Vigraha body, means one who is completely conversant with this service, devotional service also. Because you cannot enter into the abode of Krishna with your predominating propensity. In this material world, our propensity is predominant. We want to predominate over you. You want to predominate over me. That is the competition here. So, when we give up this predominating false, predominating spirit, I am Krishna, I am the Lord of all I serve, this nonsensical understanding, when you give up, surrender, Vasudeva Sarvamiti, you understand Krishna is everything, I am simply part and parcel of Krishna. If we remain part and parcel of Krishna, then our freedom is attained actually. Otherwise, there is no freedom. There is false. Monodharma. I am thinking, I am God, I am Krishna, I am this, I am that. Nothing. This will simply put me under the clutches of Maya. Therefore, Atmanam Sarvato Rakshet means to put oneself in this Krishna consciousness movement. Then your Atma, yourself is protected. Atmanam Sarvato Rakshet. Tato Dharma. Tato Dharma. After you understand, people do not understand what is this business. He thinks that my business is to eat, sleep, mate and die. This is animalism. Simply they are misled by animalistic civilization. Eating, sleeping, that's all. Have good house for sleeping. Why? Now these boys and girls, they are sleeping on the floor, sleeping on the open air. What is the difficult? The animals also can sleep. It is a practice also. You don't require any gorgeous arrangement for sleeping or being. We should simply try to educate our Krishna consciousness. Other things are savali. That is Atmanam Sarvato. Atmanam Sarvato Rakshitato Dharma. Dharma. This Dharma. Dharma means Siddhiya. Actually, religion is not exact equivalent of the word Dharma. Dharma, as I have explained several times, you know, Dharma Dhridhatu. Dharma means you exist by some natural symptom. That is called Dharma. Everyone has got some natural symptom. That is Dharma. According to Sanskrit meaning, that is Dharma. Just like this light is a substance. What is this Dharma? Reason to give light, to illuminate. So without illumination, there is no meaning of light. Similarly, your Dharma, what is your religion? Your religion is to serve Krishna. That is your religion. Now you serve in different way according to time, circumstances, country, that is a different way. But your religion is to serve God. That is the Hibe Sarupa Nitya Krishna Das, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, immediately gives you the definition of religion or your occupation, natural duty, natural function. Always mind that. Just like the light's natural function is to give illumination, prakash. Similarly, your natural function is to serve Krishna. That's all. You have no other business. That is all. No other business. When you understand this convincingly, then we are situated in our religion. Just like Krishna said in the beginning of Bhagavad Gita, he says, Dharma samsthapanarthaya, just to re-establish religion. Dharma samsthapanarthaya. People forget nature's, material nature's function is there to put you into illusion. Always. So our forgetfulness is another illusion. We forget our relationship with God or Krishna. Then adharma. That is it. Instead of becoming servant of Krishna, I become servant of so many things. I say I become servant of my family, servant of my country, society, humanity, cats, dogs, so many things. Servant I remain, but I become servant of so many things. So I have to convert from this servitorship to Krishna's servitorship. Therefore Krishna said, Dharma samsthavana. This is Dharma, samsthavana. What Dharma, what kind of religion Krishna established? He said that I incarnate to establish religion. He never came to establish a Hindu religion or Christian religion or Mohammedan religion or Buddha religion. He established real religion. What is the real religion? Sarva dharman parityaja. You give up all this nonsense, so-called religion and faith. It's simply surrender. That is religion. That is real religion. All other, any other religion which does not teach how to surrender unto God, that is pretension, that is not religion. According to Vedic understanding, this is religion. This is natural function. Atmanam sarvatu rakse tato dharma tato dhanam. First of all, you try to protect yourself, then take to real religion, natural function of the Atma. Then try to, because we are in this material condition, we require economic development also. So that is very easy also. It has given you enough land. You just little work. The animals are there. The cows will give you milk. If you till a little land, you get some grain, that is sufficient. Economic development. You don't require big factories, rich workshop, and whole day and night with motor cars, and going this way and that way. There is no necessity for economic development. This is Maya. Simply, at the end, he will eat some grains or some this or that, little. And that whole day, therefore they are called Mula. According to Bhagavad Gita, they are rascals. Mula ass. Just like ass, the beast, a bird, who takes waterman's load, 3 tons, 4 tons, whole day working, but eating a morsel of grass. Yes. He has no knowledge that I take a morsel of grass I live, and why whole day I wear this so much tons of clothing of the washerman. We have no experience of the ashes business in India. The washerman loads the ash 3 tons and he goes to the water side, and the washerman washes all these clothing in some Bangkok river or reservoir or water. The ash brings back the clothing. So, the karmis, they have been described in the Bhagavad Gita Mula as simply unnecessary. Working day and night, whole life, without taking care of the Atma, without taking care of the religion. What is this nonsense? You are losing yourself. You do not know what life you are going to get next life. You don't care for this. Never mind whatever life I get. This life I got, let me work hard and accumulate money. And where the money will be? In the bank. My sons and my daughters will enjoy. This is that. Just after would be kunapi to all bodily conception. Atat grihatsetu sutatu vittai janastamo moha. This is illusion. This is illusion. Simply walking like this, without knowing what is the end of life, what is the destiny of life. All assets beyond this goodness. Krishna consciousness movement is very nice. You can understand what is what. That is knowledge. So tato dharma tato dhanam atmani vikiteshu sati kuto dharma kuto dhanam. But if you do not understand yourself, what you are, then what is the meaning of your religion and your economic development? If you do not know what you are, first of all you must know what you are and what is your business, what is your destination, what is your aim of life. Then begin work, begin religious with our economic development and so on, so many things. But if you are in darkness to understand yourself, then what is the meaning of this accumulation of wealth or so-called religion and so-called economic? No. So here Narad Muni advises that you have explained Dharmadaya, so Artha. In different literature you have divided the whole Vedas in understandable language, Puranas. Puranas means supplementary to the Vedas. To explain the Vedic knowledge according to the quality. Every human being is under some quality of the material nature. Some of them are in darkness or ignorance. Some of them are in passion. And some of them are mixed ignorance and passion. And some of them are in light or goodness. Not all in the same level. There are different classes of men. Just like in our Highgate library we find so many philosophical books. But if you go to ordinary man, he will find some nonsensical literature, fiction, and sex psychology, this, that. According to taste. According to taste, different taste. Because there are different classes of men. That will be explained in the next verse. He says, Narad Muni, Natat Vachas Chitrapadam Harirjasa Jagat Pavitram Prajunita Karichi Tad Vayasam Titham Usanti Manasa Najatra Hamsa Niramanti Siksa. So he is comparing all the books written by Vyasadeva, including the Vedanta philosophy. He says that this is Vayasa Titham. Vayasam Titham, Vayasa means crows. And the crows and their place of pleasure. Have you seen crows? In India we have got many crows. In your country, crows are not free. But in India, the crows, they take pleasure in all nasty things. The crows. You find they take pleasure in a place where all nasty things are thrown, garbage. They take out the garbage, find out whether there is mucus, whether there is pus, whether just like flies. They will sit down on the stool, Mukhika Pranamachan, and the bees, they will try to take honey. Even in animals you will see. The honey, the bees will never come to the stool. And the ordinary flies, they never go to collect honey. Similarly, there are divisions in the birds, divisions in the bees, divisions in human society. So you cannot expect that ordinary person will come to Krishna consciousness. Because they have been trained to become flies. They will test stool. The modern education is to teach people to become flies on the stool. Not here, Krishna consciousness. But you make it a honeycomb. Those who are seeking after honey, they will find really something. Don't make it a stool society. It's a honey society. At least give chance those who are seeking honey. Don't cheat people. So they will come. So here, Narad Muni says that you find so many books. That's all right. The idea is dharmadaya. You are taking religious principle. There are Vinsati Dharma Shastra. This Manusangita, law and social, there are so many things. There are so many. Generally, different stages, but back compiled it just for you understand them. So, I've explained all these books for use of the human society undoubted. How to religious, how economic position, how to understand what is given itself, how to satisfy restrictedly sense gratification, just like in books, in By Srila books, you will find these different kinds of, just like those who are eating flesh. That is also given direction. like that. In the Tamasic Puran for the persons who are... So, he does not deny anybody. He has made in such a way that any person, there are different classes and different books are recommended. Similarly, all Vedic literature in the form of Puranas, that any man can be elevated to the highest position. In books like this. Take for example, that one who is addicted to take intoxication, eating flesh, sex, life, because these are natural instincts. Nobody is required to give lessons. Nobody is required to be taught. Sexual intercourse. I was given lessons and become intoxicant. Don't you see? The intoxicated person, automatically, there is no university. The system that you will become, take LSA, no. There is a natural intoxicated to take liquor, LSD, ganja, wine, very easily can done. To use sex life, you keep these things, they can be automatically. There is no question. Then what is the book? The book is for restricting. That they do not know. Master recommends that you must have sex life by marriage. That means restriction. It means restriction. You cannot have sex life here and there unrestricted. Or one husband, and that is only for begetting child. The whole idea is restriction. Not that because I got to sex life. And marrying me, that doesn't. Marriage does that mean like. It is restriction. The whole Vedic is to bring back the mental platform why all his nonsense habits to but not all engagement according to the quality. Similarly, those who are addicted to flesh eating, meat eating, because as a result, I will carry sacrifice an animal before the deity, goddess Kali, and then so that the man who is eating meat will not revolt. If I say, just like many men revolts are, that girl, what is called? Maria, she revolted. She revolted. She was always trying to plead, why this restriction? Why? So I have to tell you, if you don't like this restriction, then go ahead. You don't associate with that. What can be done? So, they do not want restriction. That is natural tendency. But these shastras meant for restriction. Just like marriage, restriction of sex life. And offering sacrifice before goddess Kali, that is also a restriction. Eating. We cannot eat meat purchasing from the slaughterhouse. That is not recommended. If you want to eat meat, yes, sacrifice goat, not, I would say cows, no. And in this, you take goat is recommended to sacrifice. And in India, the meat eating or flesh eating is not restricted. But the useful animal, cow, so, this book, this literature, I mean to say literature, is meant for life and elevating ourselves. So, Nadu says that you have explained all this, religious principles, all Sanskrit Vijayasana very nicely. Krishna consciousness for glorifying the Lord. That is the only business. Not things are secondary. And that is, if you have to write books, glorifying the Lord. Natat matas chitra padang harir jasa. Brahmananda says, chitra padamapi Vasudeva Patirikta Anna Vishajnana was Siddha Swami comments that the Lord, any literature, any science, any simply a judgment. Vat means vocabulary and chaturya means judgment. Words in a jugglery way. Vasudeva was eva insignificant. Not to be done. Area, metaphor, and many things done. But if then Hare Pranita and something comes, then it is just like the place where the crows take place. Such kind of literature will be accepted by men who are like crows. Sarvayasam Titham Kakatulyanam Kaminam Rutisthanam Usanti Mannante. Just like Kaminam, those are very lustful. What is their pleasure spot? Then present. That's all. That is urinal. That is his prison. His urinal is very nice place. But he is sophisticated. He finds out this is very nice place. This analytical study of Bhagavatam is revolting. But we must talk the real thing. This commentator, Siddhar Swami, he has given very nice example. Kamina Roti Sthanam. As the lusty man finds pleasure in the Vajrayana, similarly, these sort of literature, nonsense literature, are enjoyed by persons who are just like crows. Not this called swan. Swan will not go to that place. They will search out some place where there is nice transparent water and look at stars, lilies, and nice trees and good birds. They are taking enjoyment. So even if we see among the animal society and the bird society there is discrimination, and in human society there is no such discrimination, what kind of civilization there is? A crow civilization, a black crow civilization. Simply trying to take pleasure in nonsense, sell clubs, liquor shop, and so-called cinema. They're trying to take pleasure there. We not, Narad is comparing that your so-called books describing about this dharma, kam, moksha is just like the crackers or the crows pleasure hunting. Natad bhataschitta padam harir yasa jagat pavitra. But if you produce a single literature wherein simply there is glorification of God, anyone who will read will derive some immediately transcendental benefit. Produce a page only back to God. That will bring illusion to the human society about understanding of spiritual life. Don't produce nonsense literature. Try for one page. Manasa sattva-pradhane manasi vartamana Hamsa means the swans, therefore called Paramahamsa. A highly elevated spiritual person is called Paramahamsa. Paramahamsa, in the society, in the sannyas stage, there are 4 stages of development. Kutuchak, Bahudak, Parivrajaka, and Paramahamsa. Kutuchak, when a person takes sannyas,